Welcome. We're going to start today in mountain pose, standing up on our mat with our feet about hips distance apart. Take a deep breath. Let yourself land here. Let's even close our eyes if that's comfortable for you. Just standing in place, eyes closed, deep breathing. Let's close the lips. We'll breathe just through the nose. Slow and steady. With your eyes closed, you can feel your posture. Lengthen your tailbone down towards the heels and lengthen the crown of your head up, skyward. The name of this pose, mountain pose, feeling sturdy, steady, enduring. We'll take 3 more breaths here with eyes closed. Just centering ourselves as we arrive for this practice together. Let your shoulders drop. Your facial expression is soft. Maybe a soft smile across the lips. We'll open our eyes. Moving our arms with the breath. Open the arms wide, stretch out through your chest and shoulders all the way up and around. Take your time. It's a nice little shoulder and chest opener. Reaching up, looking up, fingertips reach. Bring your hands together all the way down to your heart 3 times. So that was number 1. Reaching up and out for number 2. Go wide as you can, as broad as your wingspan will take you. Reach up and look up. And then bring your palms together on the exhale down to the heart. Last time like this, reaching out and up. Stretching long through the entire spine as if we could create space between each vertebrae. And the hands come down to the heart. Shifting your weight into the left leg, we're going to lift our right foot into tree pose, which typically that right foot goes all the way up on your inner thigh. But feel free to modify this one. You can come lower down onto the calf or even keeping your toes at the ankle so your toe gives you stability against the floor. So we've got one foot bent up in the tree pose. Keep our hands at the heart. And try staring at one steady, fixed object. So your eyes are tracking steady. Listen to the sound of your breath. It should have kind of a whispery sound as you inhale, soft and slow. It's okay to have the wobbles here. Just steady yourself with the breath and with your steady gazing. Finding your center. One more breath here. Let it go. Stand on 2 feet. Moving with our breath again, a little different arm movement here. Reach out and up as we did earlier. And then bend your elbows 90 degrees out wide to the side as if you're pulling your fingertips and elbows back, arching open your chest, your heart area. This is called a heart opener pose, helping to relieve any tension and tightness in that upper back area. Reach up again. 3 times. So this is number 2. Pull the elbows down 90 degrees. Lift your chin, lift your eyes up. Arch open through the chest. Good. Reaching up. I'll give you a side view so you can see the arch in my upper back. I'm bending my head back, bending my chest open, arching when I do it. Number 3, reach back up. Then bring your hands down to the heart again. We're going to shift our feet into the right foot or just your second foot, as long as you do both sides of your tree pose. Doesn't matter which side you do first. Prayer pose at the heart. Slow, steady breathing. Gazing at one spot. And we'll add a challenge this time. If we can, if we feel like we're steady enough, we'll reach our arms up overhead. Palms to palms, still prayer pose, but up over the head. Lengthen the whole posture from down through the standing foot, all the way up through the crown of the head and the fingertips. Tall as a tree. It's okay if you're kind of swaying in the breeze here. It's okay to wobble while we keep our balance. Find the center. Bring your hands down and stand on 2 feet again. So we've been opening up our shoulders with some arm movements. And for this next one, we're going to use a yoga strap. It's a pretty long strap to hold on to here. And we can take our arms nice and wide. The goal is to try to take our arms behind our head, keeping the elbows straight. So we're starting with our arms lifted, holding the strap up, and we're trying to take the arms all the way back behind our head, behind our body with the arms straight, coming up and down several times. This is the side view here. So if your elbows are bending, it just means your strap is too tight. Just loosen it. Give yourself some more length. Going up and down to get our nice shoulder and chest opener, sometimes called a heart opener. It's okay to adjust your distance on this strap. I'm going to make mine a little tighter. Continue with your deep breathing. Your feet are still hips distance apart. And now I'm going to lift my strap up into what I call my stretch zone. Wherever I feel the most stretch, wherever it's the maximum, right there, stay there and just go up and down in that zone where you're feeling the most stretch, just up and down, a little smaller motion. Good. And then we'll reach up. And we'll set our strap aside. We're going to use it again a little later on. But first, we're going to use our yoga block. So I'm going to step my right foot forward towards the front of my mat with my block near my right foot. And then I'm going to step the left foot long back, a nice long stance for triangle pose. You can see my legs make the shape of a triangle, right? 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Open the arms. Take a deep breath. Remember our mountain pose, that steady footing that we had, feeling steady and enduring. Then tilt over. Your right hand comes to your block, which can stand up on its tallest height, the right hand down, and the left hand goes up. We're trying to lengthen the legs. You may have a slight bend in your knee, and that's okay. If your legs are feeling a little tight, that's what this stretch is for. So feel all the muscles and the legs, all the parts of this pose that are stretching. Root down through your heels. Push down through the balls of your feet. And then extend through the thighs. Squeeze your knees a little bit. Really feel the legs stretching. And the side body. Bring your awareness to your back, your waist, getting a stretch through your side body. Good. Come up and pick your block up with you so that we'll turn our feet to the second side of our mat for triangle pose. Now our left foot is pointing, and so I'm going to put my block down near my left foot. I'm just using the tallest height of block. Open up your arms. First, find mountain pose, steady, enduring. Deep breathing. Then tilt over. There's no rush to these poses. So we enter them slowly and we hold them slowly. When your hand is on the block, come up on your fingertips. So you're not applying a lot of pressure to the block. This is a leg pose, standing pose. Squeeze and use your leg muscles. Lift your spine, lift your neck, lift your head so it's not hanging downwards. It's extended part of the spine. Fan out your top fingers, stretch through the side body and your waist. Good work. Leave the block back there and come up to standing. Turn one more time towards your front foot. Now we're going to try triangle pose without the block. So we'll face towards our right foot, our front foot. Open the arms. Tilt down and just slide your right hand down your shin. So maybe it reaches the knee. That would be one version, or a little lower to the shin. Maybe you can get to the ankle. Sometimes looking up makes you more wobbly in the pose. So you could look down, find a spot to stare at for stability, just like we did in our tree pose. Looking down might also help your neck feel more comfortable. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Don't let them creep up by the ears. One more deep breath here. Good. Come on up. Turn to the left side. I'm going to put my block out of the way. We're trying triangle pose with the block and now without the block. So let's open the arms and tilt over. Left hand to the left leg. Maybe your hand reaches your knee or lower to the shin. Just sliding the hand down to where it's comfortable. Remember that we enter these poses slowly and we hold them slowly. It gives us time to adjust to our body's sensations. It's okay to move around, make it feel better on your neck. Take a nice deep breath. Good. And then come up to standing. Let's turn towards the front of our mat. We're going to come down onto all fours, but we'll go in a little sequence to get there. So let's reach up and around as we did earlier with our hands. Reach up and look up. Now make your prayer pose down to the heart, but keep bowing over. Bow all the way over till you touch the ground. It's okay if your knees are bended, because remember, we're coming down onto one knee and then the other for all fours, hands and knees. And once we're on hands and knees, we're going to do cat and cow. This is so great for our shoulders and our upper back. Let's arch the back and look up to the sky. And then rounds the back and look down towards your navel or towards your knees. Inhaling is when you look up. And exhaling is when you round and look down. Always 3 times for our repetitions here. So let's do one more. Just really finding any tight spots in your back and bringing motion to them. And then as you come to your neutral spine, your all fours, we're actually going to use our yoga bolster here today. We'll open the knees and we'll put the bolster between the knees so that our belly and chest can rest on the bolster. So feet together, the big toes are touching. The knees are open about as wide as the mat. And we're laying the bolster down here. We're going to bring our belly and chest onto the bolster. So kind of tuck it in the way a baby would. This is called child's pose. So just the way a little child might kind of tuck up and curl into a little ball kind of a shape. Rest your elbows to the floor and turn your head to one side on the pillow. Close your eyes. This is a resting pose. It's a passive stretch. This is helping release the hip flexors, the lower back. Also a gentle release for our ankles and calves. Let yourself get softer, more relaxed the longer we stay.
Listen to the sound of your breathing. Inhale, very slow and steady. Exhale, long and soft. Let your shoulders relax. Take deeper breaths. Let your belly relax, the lower back relax. One more deep breath here. And we'll push ourselves up using our hands onto all fours. We'll set our bolster aside. We're going to use it again one more time, but not yet. Let's lay down on our belly. Keep working on our shoulders and upper back here in a pose called Sphinx. So I'm standing up on the elbows, on the forearms with my hands just flat on the ground, parallel forearms, as if I'm gripping on the elbows. Pull the chest forward. Lift your chin, lift your heart. Point your feet straight back behind you and tuck your tailbone. Continue to take your deep breaths in and out through the nose here as you stretch through your spine all the way from the lower back to the heart, the upper back. Nice. I consider this like level 1. This is a low back bend. And then we're going to tuck up onto our hands. We'll just try coming up to a higher back bend. This is Cobra. See if this feels good or if it's too much, right? So you can stay at level 1 or try level 2. Lift your chin up, lift your nose, arch your back in a way that feels good. If it's too much, come back down to your level 1 pose. And then rest your head to one side. You might make a pillow with your forearms for a moment, just to pause here and rest. Good work. Let's try that one again. Our Cobra pose, tuck your hands under. Level 1 will be on our elbows for Sphinx. And level 2 will be here in Cobra coming up. Soften your shoulders. Notice if they're tensing up around your neck. Can you bend your elbows a little? Shrug your shoulders back. Lift your chin. And now we'll push back up onto all fours. We're actually going to come to sitting. This is that part where I said we would use our strap again. So we're going to bring our strap with us as we lay down onto our back. And once we're laying down, we'll loop the strap, kind of lay it across the sole of the foot. So stick your right leg straight up and drop your left leg straight down. We've stretched our upper body, our back, our shoulders. Now let's stretch the legs. This is a similar stretch to the one we did in triangle pose when we were standing up. But I love doing it this way too. When we're laying down, you might feel, more of a stretch or a different area of stretch. Notice the hamstrings, the back of your thigh. Take a breath and lengthen the hamstrings. Notice your calf. Take a deep breath and stick your heel up. Drive your heel up. You'll lengthen your calf muscle. Good work. Put both straps into your right hand and open your leg out to the side. You might even open your arm out wide too, kind of like a counterweight. Leg goes open to the right. Good. Both legs are very straight. Extend them with strong energy, strong squeezing muscles through the legs. Lift back up. Now pass your strap just into the left hand and take your leg across you just a little bit. So we're not going to come all the way where our foot gets to the floor. Just let your leg cross the midline. See if this feels in your hip or outer thigh. These areas tend to get tight. And this is a great stretch to open it up and bring some blood and breath flowing through, bringing fresh energy, fresh life into our hips and legs. Good. Let's switch sides. So we'll put our left foot up into the strap. First, we're doing our straight leg stretch. Leg goes straight up. The right leg is straight down. Be gentle with yourself. We don't have to pull too hard. This stuff is supposed to feel good. It's not supposed to feel too intense where we're wincing or cramping. That would be too intense. You'd want to back off if you're feeling any of that. Pass both straps into the left hand and open your leg to the left like triangle pose, where we had our leg open wide to the side when we were standing up. Like triangle pose on our back. Lift your leg back up and pass it into the right hand. Now the straps are in the right hand. And we'll take our leg just across the midline of the body. So we're not really rolling all the way over to bring the foot to the floor. We're just letting the leg cross our body. And in doing that, we might feel a pretty strong stretch to our hip and glute area. Sometimes this stretch can help alleviate that sciatica type of feeling, that nerve that starts in the hip and runs down through the leg. See if you feel any stretches there with that sensation. Come back to center and let your foot go. We're going to set our strap aside again, and we will take our block one more time. So we're going to plant our feet. Lift the hips to the sky for bridge pose. The block stands on its tall height or lower, right? So I'm going to try to go on my tall height at first. I'm even coming up onto my tippy toes to get that block under me. If we can do that, fine. That's that tall height. Tuck the shoulders under, tuck your elbows together, open your chest. If you need to go lower, that's fine too. You could be on the second level of your block. So try it on the tall height or the second level. This is called supported bridge. Tuck the shoulders under and open your chest, open your chin a little bit. Breathe deep. Each time you inhale, think of expanding the lungs, the rib cage, open the heart again. Tip your head into the floor like you're tipping the back of the head back to open your neck and the front of the chin. Good job. Take the block out of the way and lay down without your block. Let's hug our right knee into the chest and extend the left leg long. Give yourself a good squeeze here, compressing the hip flexor, lower back. And then we'll take a twist. Let's hold the knee in our left hand. And here's where we'll roll over to the side, bringing your knee across your body all the way. Let's roll over. Open the right arm straight out from your shoulder and turn your head to look back towards the right. You're welcome to close your eyes here. Relax your chin, then your jaw. Breathe into any tight spots you feel along the spine, starting from the pelvis to the lower back, the upper back, where the ribs and the shoulders meet, the neck. Come back to center and hug your left knee into your chest, second side. Nice little compression Left knee hugs in, straighten your right leg all the way down. Take a deep breath through the nose and then begin your twist. Pull the knee over with your right hand, rolling over to the side. Let yourself twist over. Open the left arm, turn your head to look back towards the left. Relax your eyes closed if you feel comfortable to do so. Relax your jaw and your neck. Breathing into any tightness. Take your breath as if you could kind of fill up that space. And then empty it out, letting the tension loosen up from your body. Loosening up the tension from your body. Sometimes they say twists are like wringing out a washcloth. Wring out all that tension from the body. Come back to center. We're going to use our bolster in a supported way of laying down. So we're going to put the bolster under our thighs. And that'll keep our knees kind of softly supported. And then we can use a blanket under our head. I'm going to fold this one double so it's a nice padding there under my head. So my head is supported. My thighs are supported. Find your comfortable way to support your own body using your blanket and your bolster. Remember to take your time when you're getting into these poses. It's okay to shift and move around, figure it out while you're getting settled. Find your center and relax into it. Let your legs get heavy and relaxed. Lay the backs of your hands on the ground so that your fingers are free to curl as the muscles of your palms relax. Relax your shoulders, your neck, and your whole face. Let your eyelids close. Feel your belly soften so the breath gets even softer. The breath moving like an ocean, like a wave. You might hear that whispery sound each time you breathe. Soft inhales, soft exhales. Keep relaxing deeper and deeper. You can relax your top teeth away from your bottom teeth. Let your jaw get slack, even though your lips remain closed. Your jaw is soft. Your belly is just rising and falling with your breath. Relax your whole pelvis and lower back. The thigh bones are heavy down onto your bolster. Relax your feet and your calves. Rest silently just for one moment. We'll take a deeper breath and we'll wiggle our fingers and toes a little bit. Circle the ankles and the wrists a little bit. I like to roll over to one side before I come up to sitting. Use the hands to press ourselves up to sitting. We'll sit cross-legged. We could put our hands at the heart. Thank you guys for joining me for these gentle stretches.